here we go. So for this one here, this is the average amount of time, normally distributed. This is our mean. Here's our standard deviations. On the curve at right, draw a dotted line at the value that represents the number of hours at which 65% of the teenagers play more and 35% play less. Well, here, 50% would be, this is 50% play more, 50% play less. I want 65%, which is going to be somewhere around in here. I just need to be a little bit more specific to find out a little bit more of where that is. So, what I want to do is, this is 65%, and this is 35%. I want to know my z-score. The z-score will tell me where it is located on here. So what I want to do, first of all, is look up 35%. I don't want to look up 65, because 65, oh, where is my z-table? Let me find one here. Coming. All right, so when you look at your z-table, you only can look up this. That's how the z-tables work. So if I'm given 65%, I don't look up 65 because I can't. I have to look up 35. And so I need to find the first place 35 shows up. So this is 3.5%, not what I want. Which, let's see, this is the first time it shows up right here. So at negative 3.8, I'm sorry, negative 0.38 is the z-score for 35%. So one, that tells me that here's half, and it's a little less than half. So this would be my line that I would draw. Also, since we're working on it, you could also do it in terms of the numbers here. So this is the formula for the z-score. And if I have the z-score, I can now actually figure out how many hours that is. So when I do this math, I need to multiply by 1.6, add the 12, so x is equal to 11.39. And if this is 12 and this is 10.4, 11.39 should be right around in there. All right, let's look at number 4. So one, sorry about this, there's a little bit of a typo. There's only 100 dots here, and so this is supposed to say 100. And it does say here after 100 trials what's going on. So we are going to go with the p, though, as being accurate. That seems to be accurate as well. So p is our 25%. And we want an interval that captures 95% of it, which means we want to get rid of 5% of our 100, which is equal to simply 5. So I want to get rid of 5, so I'm going to try to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might have to go out farther than that, but so far I have 3 here, so I'm assuming I'm going to get rid of 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that. This is getting rid of actually at exactly 5. Figured it out right on my first little one there. So my interval is then between 0.16, so 0.15 to 0.2, there's 5 little spots there, so that works, and then 0.34, and then my, what am I talking about? My error, my margin of error, that's the word. So 0.34 minus 0.25 is 0.09 is my margin of error. And so here we go. Now we're saying 30%, as we do a trial and we go, oh, the answer is 30%. Statistically significant really means statistically surprising. So out of the ordinary, like what? Why did that happen? But as you can see, that's totally within our range of what we're expecting. In fact, it's sitting right here. So that just would not be that surprising of one. If you had gotten 0.37 or 0.1, that would be surprising because 95% of our people didn't choose those types of answers, and that's the new answer that you're getting. So that is definitely going to be surprising. All right, let's go ahead and do one more of these guys. Let's do number 5. So consider the data set. So I just need to put these in order so I can make some sense of it. So 5 goes first, and then what? 20. You can do this, oh, just kidding, 19. You can do this on your own too if you haven't already. And the reason I'm doing this is I need to know the median and such, so I really need to figure out what's in the middle. So I said 19 and 20, the next one would be 23. And let's see, I have two 30s. And I have 140, oh, 134, 140, 41, 41, 51, 55, just kidding. I'm getting away to myself. Okay, so I had 140, 241s, 149. Where did 49 go? 49. And then, here we go, then we have a 51, a 55, and a 59. Whew, okay, so first of all, the range is negative 54. The range is not negative 54, the range is positive 54. So your range is always positive, you're never going to get a negative there. Okay. Again, range is just what's the difference, what's the distance in between the highest and lowest, or the minimum and the maximum. Mode is 41. Yes, but no. Because mode means the most common, and there are two modes, so neither one of them is most common, or both of them is most common, so this is not true either. So, again, even though it occurs twice, we need to also have the other one. So then we have all the following are true. Medium is 37. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. So we do have two middle numbers, but that doesn't mean that the median is both of them. The median is in between both of them, so I add them up and divide by 2, which gives me 37. So this is actually a true statement. And the minimum is fine. So this is not B, but D and C are the answers.